kitten. You see kitten. Hey guys, it's Taylor. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today I'm here to bring you a book discussion, and this is going to be for No Use for a Name by Penelope Wright. This book follows a young girl by the name of Baby Anderson, and she finds out that she actually does not have a first name. She is just Baby Girl Anderson. And she is I believe she is the youngest of 5 that her mother has had, and her mother's just not a very good person. Her mother is, like I said, she's abusive. She's just not a very good mom. And the only outlook that Baby has is from her cousin Kaya, as well as this really hot football guy by the name of Derek. And she is a sophomore in high school now. She really doesn't have anything besides her cousin and this new boy in her life because her dad's not really home. Her older siblings kind of suck except for her brother. His name is Joe. He's pretty cool, but you know, he has secrets about the family. And there was a point in the book where the father should have stepped up, but he didn't. And I will go ahead and say that the father in the book is not Baby's father. Yeah, even if he is not her biological father, I feel that with the situation that had happened with Baby and her family, that she really should have been able to lean on him, because he is the man that has been dad since she was a little kid, whether biological or not, you know. And even though he hasn't been there, he's been her dad her whole life. And I feel like when that bomb was dropped about their family, she didn't really have him to lean on. And I feel like Joe, her older brother, knew, and he could have warned her, but he didn't. And so I felt really bad for Baby in that instant, because it was like all this news is being dropped on her, and I believe she's 15. She's a 15-year-old girl, and she's going through all this, and like, I don't know, it just really struck a chord for me, this book, because I didn't really have a rough childhood with an abusive mother. I did have a dad that wasn't around. I had an abusive stepfather. It wasn't really physical abuse, it was more verbal, emotional abuse. For me, my childhood with my father has not been pretty. I think I related to Baby in that sense, because while my mother is salt of the earth, a wonderful woman, my dad hasn't always been the best. This book I think I read it in like 2 hours. It rocked me in a way that a book hasn't for a while, because like I said, I connected with it. Being in high school has always sucked. There's mean girls, but Baby is so sassy. I love her. She's such a bitch when she needs to be, but she's a really sweet girl. And there is a young man by the name of Grady in this book, which explains why Baby's so sweet, because she doesn't want to hurt him, even though she doesn't feel the same way for him that he does for her in the beginning. And she's just like, I don't want to let him down. He's such a nice man. He's so sweet. He's so kind. He's one of the kinder parts of her life. And he's not the new love interest, because that's Derek, and Derek shows up earlier. I gave this book 4 out of 5. I feel like now I should give it a 5 out of 5, because as I've talked and got my feelings out, and I know it's not coherent because I'm not very good at these. I do these off the top of my head. There's no notes anywhere, which I need to learn to do. But this book went, from the beginning, it was a 4 out of 5. Now it's a 5 out of 5, because it made me feel something I haven't felt in a long time. And I've connected to it in a way I haven't connected to a book in a long time. So, No Use for a Name by Penelope Wright. You need to pick it up. It's really good. I suggest it if you need a quick read. It's really short. It's like 220 something pages. Yeah, it's 224 pages. And it's so sweet. Baby gets a happy ending, which I'm so happy. No Use for a Name, Penelope Wright, 5 out of 5. I will leave the link and her information down below, because you really need to check it out. I really highly suggest this book. So that's gonna be it. It's really quick, really rambly. Hopefully I'll get better at these in the future. But thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.